Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. Welcome back to another video. I'm going to be installing some stripes on the lower rocker panels on my GR Corolla today, and it's an option that what the 2024 circuit editions come with, and so I kind of like the look, so I wanted to try it out on my 23 model. So I have some stripes and I'm going to go through the process putting them on, and let's see how this looks. So I thought I would show you guys how this works out. So let's go ahead and get started. The stripe kit will be going right along the rocker panel right there. This is it. Kind of see it right there. So there's the passenger one. There is the driver's side. And I just want to give a shout out to Bella. I will leave the link in the description below the video, but they come very well packaged. She puts a little bit of protection in there, but they come wrapped and taped up on these center cores so they don't get pinched or anything like that. She leaves a set of instructions in there for you. So right here, if you're not sure or haven't done something like this before, and she also leaves a little thank you card and stuff. So I will leave her instructions for her store, her link, and all that good stuff, so that if you guys would like to try these, you can get them in a lot of different colors. I wanted something that matched the red and the GR badge there, and also the R down on my rocker panel. So it would pull out the red and the calipers too. So the other option was doing them in white. And white, I think, would probably actually look really good too. So might even make the red R pop more if it was all in white. So that could be an option down the road if I ever wanted to change it up, would be to redo them in white. But for now, we're going to try red. And at some point I would like to have, I'll be getting a splitter lip for the rockers too, and they will be done in the carbon fiber also. It will go right along the bottom there and tie in with these bits that I have on the car. So for now, let's go ahead and get started. I have already prepped the surface. So I always use this for prepping the surface to get rid of any kind of dirt or grease or anything that's on there, so things stick really well. And you can do these, you can apply these dry, or you can apply them with a positioning spray or a little tiny bit of soapy water. So just depends on what you're more comfortable with. If you want to use positioning spray or a little soapy water, the one advantage to that, of course, is that it's a little bit easier to move it and position it if you need to. And I am going to lay down, and I'll show you, I'm going to lay down a line with some painter's tape to try to give me a nice straight level so that it goes on exactly where I want it to. To start this out, I went ahead and laid a nice straight line with painter's tape just to give myself an accurate line, and also to kind of have a gauge. Now where you place it is completely up to you. All personal preference. See if that gives me making sure that this top layer is stuck as much to it as possible so that I can see that edge. Now I am going to be trying to put this up as much as I can into this corner. Yeah, I think I'm going to use a little positioning spray because I still can't quite see that. And that way I'll be able to move that around just on that initial. Down just a little bit. So what I'm trying to do is actually go in the middle of the curve here and then push down at an angle and then up at an angle. So that way you can be pushing if there's any air in there. That's actually the big piece now. So now we're down to these smaller pieces. So I'm just working the painter's tape back out. It was the very edge of it, and I ended up overlapping just the very edge. Make sure that I get that edge in, pressed down really nicely. There we go. Okay, now looking very good so far. Very, very good. Trying to work out any air bubbles as I come across them. It's interesting, there's a little seam of micro bubbles right there, and it was right where this seam was. Interesting. Those will probably disappear with sunlight or a little heat. Sometimes it's hard to tell if it's the light. I just want to squeeze this really well just to get any moisture that's behind it out. I like it. I like it a lot. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments section. But I think it adds a nice little touch to the rocker, especially with the GR4. I do think it would look good in white though too. My first instinct was red. I do think white would look really, really good on it. And maybe even better than the maybe even better than the red. So yeah, give me something to try down the road.